Hello there, guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Today I'm talking about how I stopped needing anything and started to get everything. I started to manifest the things that I wanted because I worked on not being needy anymore. Before I go into what happened and why it happened, if you like Spirituality Simplified, consider like, sharing and subscribing. This is a channel that has been a well-kept secret and it's starting to be seen by the masses. Come and find out what I'm all about here. We're making spirituality applicable to your life so you can actually change just through these videos. Also, join my free Facebook group, which is linked in the description, and please do check me out on Instagram, which is also linked in the description. So I want to tell you, I am by no means perfect at this, by the way, but this has been my mission. I started to realize through discovery of the wonderful sages of this day and age, like Michael Singer and Joe Dispenza, and then researching Joseph Murphy and Neville Goddard and all of these. And I started to realize the reason why I wasn't manifesting is because I still needed it all. I still wanted so much. I still was so needy. And what it is actually, you can have an intention. You see, desire will come up within you, even if you start to let go and surrender. But it is not in the energy of, I need it. You see, I like this idea of letting go of all need. When I let go of it, it's not that I've gone, I just don't care. I'm not going to show up anymore. I'm going to shut myself away. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. No, it's none of that. It's actually the idea of, I just don't need it to happen immediately. I don't need it. It's like I've noticed, right? And this week I got into an energy of neediness. And then things started to get resistant. But it's always and only then when I let go of that neediness. I let go of needing anything and I manifested a £25,000. And I don't always tell these stories because I don't like to share such intimate things, but I'm going to tell this story anyway. It feels right. So I'm going to tell you this story now. I was working with a very high profile client that I can't name, and we were having great success. So they asked if they could, I started to suggest maybe doing a spiritual consultancy for them, like I'll be your spiritual consultant for a year in essence, and they sat with that idea. They really liked it. What happened then was, obviously people are busy, so the time started to go when nothing was happening. And no, the idea and the manifestation of it wasn't coming to fruition. I started to notice that I was getting the need, the want for it. So it's that point there where I started to notice the resistance. See, this is what I want you to do on any of your manifestations, whether you're healing, whether you're trying to manifest more abundance, success in your business. Notice that moment of resistance where you are trying to make something happen. See, the thing for me was, it was like, this will be so good to do this and work with such a great guy and have that monetary abundance come in and do this and do that. And you just go, oh, I would like this to happen. And it went from a like this to happen to a needing it to happen and wanting to reach out, wanting to sort out, wanting to ring someone, wanting to call. Now, I'm telling any of you who are trying to manifest, your job is not to force, coerce, manipulate. So what I started to do was I started to notice that resistance. And I started to go, right, my only job now, and every time I've created, this is it. This is why I'm making this video. When you let go of need, you manifest everything. So I realized the neediness is an energy that's on me. The true me has everything, is divine in nature. The awareness, the divinity within me, it has it all. And it's not necessary. So I started to notice this neediness. So if you're needy for a partner, for health, anything, just notice it. And I sat with it, okay? And this was it. All I did was watch it. And it left, and I affirmed everything is working out for me. All my needs are met. There is always more than enough. God is the source of my supply. All my needs are met. Right, carrying on. It came up again. A couple of days later, it's coming up. And I'm like having to face this neediness, this wanting to check, wanting to call, wanting to sort out, wanting to do this. You see, all these actions that want to come from fear. But one of my biggest rules is do not take action from fear, because it's only going to lead to more trouble. So it's let it go. Are you willing enough to let go? Are you willing enough to let go? No? Okay, I am. I am willing enough to let go. So again, observe it. Observe it in the body. Scan through. Where is it? Oh, it's here in my throat. I can feel that want, that need. So just sitting there, breathing very deeply, asking myself, who is it inside me that even notices this neediness, this need and want? And I just observed, and it released again. Well, I tell you, it was actually a few months back, and it was near my birthday. And so I was like, okay, it got to Friday. It had been like 10 days, 2 weeks since we agreed we were going to do it, and nothing had happened. And I was like, do you know what, man? I'm going to go away on my holiday, on my weekend away with my wife. And I just remember that whole evening, that whole birthday was just so magical. It was such a beautiful bit of time with my wife, and I loved it so much. I remember laying there at bed, and I said, you know what? I don't care if he says yes or not anymore. I don't care. I actually don't care. And I fell asleep with the no need. It's meaningless. It doesn't matter. It's so meaningless, right? Well, this was the beautiful thing. I literally woke up. I woke up, got up, had a little bit of coffee, relaxed, was chilling, decided to look at my phone. What had hit my account? The 25,000. Now, I'm telling you guys, this is the magic. This is the beauty of this work. When you learn to let go, this is when you are going to start to receive. You receive when there is no need. What ye ask for in prayer and believe is already yours, it shall be. So what would you be like if it was already yours? Well, you wouldn't be thinking about it, would you? You wouldn't be obsessing, affirming. You would just be. So that's what I work on. I work on the letting go of the need. Once the need goes, then life steps in. And this has happened multiple times in my life. And I noticed this week the need of something coming up again. Well, guess what? It's Friday. I'm letting go. I'm surrendering. I'm trusting in the process. I promise you, next week I will tell you a video of how everything that was resistant came into be by the way that I let go. Now, what do you struggle to let go with, guys? What do you struggle? Does neediness take over you? Does wanting to control it take over you? All of these things are what stops you from getting into the energy of already receivership. Receivership is non-resistant. Receivership is, that's awesome. And the funny thing is because I was so at ease, it wasn't like, yes, it was, oh man, that's awesome. That's awesome. See, once you really get connected to your manifestation, creation powers, you don't get overexcited by things that happen. You just like, that is awesome. Yet again, the universe has blessed me when I needed it. And this is what I wanted to tell you that story for, guys. So I hope you like the story. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you at the next one, guys.